ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everyone doing today? Market's getting awfully pumpy, guys. We stood firm when the markets were down. Through uncertainty, we held our ground. Trusting in vision, our grit, our shared dream. We didn't waver when shadows loomed or doubters whispered. And now we stand in the light of our triumph. The rewards are ours, not just in wealth, but in strength. We've forged the lessons we've carved, the future we've built. This is our moment. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. Smash the like button on your way in. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Tuesday. Could it be quite possibly the greatest Tuesday that ever existed? Because Tuesdays normally suck. But not this Tuesday. This Tuesday is a glorious Tuesday indeed. How's everyone doing today? Hey. All right. Guys, I had to get a little bit of an early start because the market's getting a little juicy, getting a little pumpy, getting a little exciting. So we got our clean chart here, and just if we copy paste the previous channel and change the trajectory, but keep the same distance between the lines, give or take, it does look like we're breaking out here. But let's just adjust this really quick. Yeah, no, we probably got a ways to go. I don't know if this is necessarily the pattern either. I actually think I like the triangular pattern better. I think that makes a lot more sense, and I do believe if that is the case, then we are breaking out as we speak. Let me go find it. There's a chart out there somewhere. Is it this one? There we go. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful chart. It's a little bit sloppy. That looks a lot better right there. That actually looks great. So we got our little double bottom breakout, retest, confirmation, and continuation to the upside. Guys, Bitcoin is busting. Currently trading at $92,788.51. We finally left 83K. Oh, it's been too long. I miss it already. All right, let's check the chat. Tyler said, pump it up. JJ is live and down goes Bitcoin. Exactly. Jim Kennedy said, gungo correct. I ordered pizza with sausage. Does sausage count? Sausage always counts. I bought shit every week since December. Nice. Trump blaming Powell for his economy is so Trump. I don't think he did, actually. He backed up Powell today. I'm on vacation. I was hoping it would pump this week. Bitcoin dominance almost hit 65%. Yes, it did. Still looking for 66% if I'm being totally real, totally honest. We're at 64.56 right now. Are we going to get a little double top rejection with a higher high? That's quite possible. I don't see any objections. I'm not sure how the RSI applies to Bitcoin dominance specifically. I don't know if it's going to, like, if overbought makes a difference or not. I really have no clue. Tyler said, yep, I read that. Billy said, Jim, you never sausage a thing. JJ, Trump deported Fed Chair Powell. Nothing is Trump's fault. Jim, maybe in June. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Fahid. Welcome, Jim. Welcome, Billy. Welcome, Tyler. Guys, smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. I'm a little bit sweaty. I got a little too hyped up. And I'm a little bit sweaty right now. Market's getting a little baby pullback right now. A little breather. Bitcoin is overbought on the 4-hour time frame, still chilling above 90K, well above 90K, looking great. ETH is up 10.4%, finally waking up. It's about damn time. Looking for ETH to hopefully break above this purple trend line. Previous support turned resistance. I believe this one goes back to actually, is this a... Whoa, this is a big boy trend line. Hold on. This is a March 2020 trend line. Wow. Broke below that. If we could get back above that, I would be a lot more happy about ETH. As of right now, though, it looks a little bit spicy. Looks a little bit spicy. Dude, what did you do to Philly? I mean, JJ? Like, what did you do to JJ, or what did JJ do to Philly? So yeah, ETH looks good. 1743. It's finally waking up. Double-digit gains on ETH, looking good. Sol's been kind of killing it all week. So I think Sol led the market here. I'm not gonna lie. Up 7.71% on the day. Over the past week, it's been one of the better performers. Currently chilling at 147.05. Sol at 100 was a absolute steal. Again, though, not financial advice. The total 3 fractal, if we're going to be following that, then I'm kind of expecting this fun to end before the end of the month, unfortunately. But we'll see. We'll see. It's only April 22nd, so we got plenty of time. I would love to be proven wrong. Fahid wants to take a look at Ergo and WCT. Yes, I will take a look at that. Total 3 is up 4.25%. We did watch this yesterday. I mentioned that it was decoupling, and I would love to see it recouple, and that is exactly what is happening. So, total 3 fractal looking beautiful. I don't know if the decoupling needs to be made up for, and if we can sustain that uptrend for a little while longer before pulling back. This is full speculation on the idea, the concept that we're going to be reliant on the fractal on total 3, which could be completely irrelevant. We could just pump straight through that. Like, this could have been the bottom for all we know. I have no clue. No clue. We won't know until that time comes, so. But as of right now, we're observing it as if it's fact. ADA's up 6.94%, finally getting a break above 66. Looking good, chilling at 66.76, 66.77. Would love to see double-digit gains out of ADA soon, but as of right now, it's getting a nice sustained pump to the upside. Potential inverse head and shoulder scenario right here. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'm not mad at it. It's a little mediocre performance, but I'm not mad at it. SNEK is up 10.44%, finally getting back to this previous resistance level around 28. So I'd love to see it break above that. I would like to get back above 30 if I'm being completely honest, so we'll keep an eye on that, see if anything happens. XRP's up 5.35%, absolutely killing it. Was chilling at around $2. Beautiful support, up 10% from that spot at $2.19 right now. Also looks good. HBAR's up 5.8% on the day. A little bit of resistance at 1783. See if it can break through that. We watched HBAR last night at the yellow resistance line breakthrough, retest, and continue. Also looking good on HBAR. This is a pretty big resistance level. I have not been able to get back above that since we broke below it on March 29th. So this will be a big one. If we can get above that, retest, and confirm that as support, then we can continue to the upside on HBAR. SWE up 20% today. SWE absolutely killing it. We were watching this yesterday. I said it's going to come for 250, and if it breaks above that, then it's making its run to 275. That's exactly what's happening. SWE looks amazing. Is this going to get a violent pullback? I don't know, man. I mentioned it already. The fact that we were below 250 was a big deal to me because there's a ton of confluence below 250. Look at all these lines. There's not as much above. Or there is now. Now there's a ton of established confluence above 250. So we'll see how everything plays out. But I like that we got back above 250. And I like that it happened very quickly. SWE is looking great right now. Ondo up 6.95% on the day, chilling at 91.05. I would like to see Ondo get back above $1 more the midterm, but right now it being above 90 makes me happy. What is that? I don't know. There's kind of an inverse Batman kind of thing going on, isn't there? Yeah, we'll see if that results in any kind of upside. Let me get rid of all this ugly stuff that I put on the chart. Clearly this didn't play out. And clearly this didn't play out. Is that this? It's not bad. I'm gonna get rid of it though. Who cares? Arrow is up 13.13%. Chewy probably killing it on his Arrow call. He called like the Pico bottom, so He's probably making bank right now. Up from 30 up to 44.8. Yeah, it's looking good. If Arrow can get above 48, then it's probably going to bust the upside pretty violently. It's looking good right here, though. It's like in a mid trade zone, a nice little 25% mid trade zone. Render is up 2.49%. Render's kind of lagging. Render also was leading the market, though, earlier this week, so I'm not mad at it. Lagging today, it's taking a little breather. Everything else, got its nice pump. These were the signs, though. Render and Sol and Sui and Cass performing very well this past week were, in my opinion, the signs that the market was about to wake up. People were buying. They knew what was happening. Tyler said, I have work, bitches. Jim said, look at GigaChat at some point. That will be the meme once alt season arrives. Billy said, JJ, everything is busting through. It's a We Love Trump rally. Tyler said, have safe sex. I'll see you later. Take it easy, Tyler. Enjoy the sex. Billy said, Tyler, ew. Jim said, gotta go see a guy about a sausage later, guys. We killing it. JJ, keep on keeping on. Appreciate you, Jim. Thanks for stopping by. Smashing the like button. Bahid said, still won't love Trump, even if Bitcoin goes to 115K next week. It's the charts, the cycles, etc. Messing with the macro isn't deserving of praise. Unless you FOMO'd all the bottoms, then I get it. Billy said, Bahid, oh, great. Now we're going back to 79K. TikTok said, yo, and Pulse Chain performing well too. 40% on the week. Cool. Billy said, yo, TikTok. Okay. Bahid wanted to take a look at Ergo and WCT. Ergo. Okay, sure. Ergo, violent pullback. It looked like it was beginning to go back up, but it's getting a little swoosh to the downside. Momentum wave does look bottomed out. So this right here, if it goes any lower, then look for a reaction like this, which I guess wasn't a crazy reaction. Let me zoom into that. Yeah, it was a bounce. Let's see, actually. No, that wasn't too crazy. So you can see when the momentum wave gets a little too low, there's like a forced reaction, which is what this was. And then eventually, you got a nice pump up to the upside, which was the momentum wave flipping. So nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. But you do have that momentum wave bottoming out. Now it can stay bottomed out for quite some time. Look for a green dot if you have any conviction in market cipher. The volume on this crash is quite concerning. And I guess the divergence right here between the price and the volume is indicative of a violent move inbound, but that's not always guaranteed. What's nice is that you were incredibly overbought this entire time, and now you are not. Mind you, you were also overbought right here, and now you're at this same exact price, and you are in the middle of the RSI. So the RSI has reset, your indicators have reset, and it looks good. That's the best thing that you got going for you on Ergo. You did have a bunch of confirmed red dots, so I don't know if that means anything. I have no clue. WCT sounds like a radio station. This thing's got like some kind of little scenario. Your RSI is below its moving average. Your I guess I would go right there. You got some divergence right there between volume and price. There's not a lot of price action to go off of with this one. Chart's pretty new, so yeah, with this one I would just look for confluence with the different price levels. This is going to be huge support right here, because this, it lingered here. Bounce, support, break below, resistance, resistance, break above, support, maybe continuation. So that's actually a nice spot right there, that 38.65. But he said, JJ, what's the green and red dot indicator that's being used for RSI? Being used for RSI? So I have this is the typical RSI right here, this one. And then the bottom one is actually Fu Manchu Cipher B divergences, which is literally, allegedly, a free version of Market Cipher. Hoff said, "Are we winning?" We are indeed winning, Hoffs. Yes, sir. Doo, 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 doo. Philly said, TikTok all the way to Proxima. Fahid said, Philly, if you read the Canada 2040 Horizons Canada report, it's depressing AF. I might as well love Trump because of it. You guys are too involved in politics, man. If it's that depressing, why not just leave it alone? You know what I mean? It's that existentialism, next level existentialism. So this reached oversold for a minute, which is nice. You do have unconfirmed green dots on the momentum wave, and it's still below the mean, which is great because that means it has potential to swing up. It does kind of seem like it could potentially be repeating the same exact pattern back here, where it does your little gentle swing up and then break above, and you get some nice bullish price action. So keep an eye on that. Other than that, you get a nice bounce out of support zone, and it's looking decent. Next we got Polkadot. Polkadot is up 6.01%. Nice confluence resistance at 4.019. It's trying to decide whether or not it can stay above that, but pretty decent sized candle right there. That's a 2.72% candle. Looking good on Polkadot. I'm reaching the point now where I'm flipping through all these charts and I'm like, shoot, why didn't I long every single one of these? And that's so unnecessary. There's diversity and then there's too much. Like, don't overextend yourself. If you would have hit SWE or Arrow or Cass or Doge or what was it, SNEK. Render's not doing so great today, but there's a decent chunk of coins that have been kind of ripping all week. CT said I have $15 2x leverage of $1 coin. Do you think it will make $1? LOL? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Jim wanted us to check out GigaChad as well. Let's go check that out. GigaChad. Up 18% today. GigaChad looking good. Let's give her this. That's not really relevant. Okay. So yeah, kind of chilling. RSI looks good. It's heating up. You got 2 hits to the downside. It almost looks like a... Yeah, that's a wedge right there, is it? That's a beautiful wedge, I think. Maybe I'm crazy. Kind of like it. I do, actually. I really like this. So if you get a break above 20, it looks like. 20 would be your breakout point. And then see if you can get a spicy meatball. Pump out of that. That would be pretty sick. See what occurs. GigaChad. You got your volume divergence as well, with your price increasing with the volume decreasing. So you should see some kind of violent move, whether that's up or down is to be determined. But nice retrace. It held a pretty decent market cap. 187 million is pretty big. So yeah, see what occurs, man. See what occurs. Cass up 11.4% on the day, looking good, making its way towards a penny. Or I'm sorry, 10 cents actually. Cass kind of killing it. Wow, I'm quite impressed. I told you guys there was no resistance in between 82 and 97. That's a big area, and it's just been cranking up from that point. Look at the volume too. Volume's busting the upside. You do have 2 confirmed red dots, so keep an eye out. Probably gonna get a decent rejection off of 10. We'll see what happens though, man. We'll see what happens. Could spice up and just explode to the upside. You never know, man. You never know. Avalanche is up 10.89% on the day as well. Avalanche absolutely killing it at 22 resistance right now. If it can break through that with conviction, then it's go time, man. It is go time for Avalanche. I really, really, really want to see Avalanche get up to 27 and regain that support level and start busting the upside from there. Can you check $1, please? You're probably gonna have to send me a contract address because I'm pretty sure there's a million of those. I got one on Pulse Chain. There's one on Sol. Oh, you didn't have to do that, CT. Thank you. Yeah, send me a contract address. It should go through in the chat. Let me switch it to live chat just to make sure. JJ, can you check Turbo, please? Yeah, I'll check out Turbo, Philly. Yeah, CT, send me the contract address for that. Oh, gosh. Philly's sending me YouTube links. Okay. Turbo blasted to the upside. Look at that. Chilling at 0.003. Looking good. Yeah, I don't know, man. So you got your pump, retrace. Is it going to continue? It does look like it has a healthy trajectory. Nice uptick in volume. It is reaching unsustainable overbought areas on the RSI. But the 4-hour RSI, you know, it's not... Or I'm sorry, I'm on the 1 hour. Wow, I didn't even realize. 4-hour RSI is incredibly overbought. You also have a tweezer top, but we're super duper bullish right now. So it might not even be relevant. Just keep an eye on that, though. Careful. You got 2 confirmed red dots. Should make a third one. I don't know what could happen. Chainlink at 13.99 above the pink line, exactly what we wanted to see. We got our nice support at our purple trend line, breaking through. I love these ascending trend lines. What we don't want to see is what happened previously. We don't want this to become a bear flag because that'll send us right back down to $10. Now, if that does happen, we kind of know what to do. You probably should be buying Chainlink under $10. Not financial advice. That's probably what I'm going to be doing because I'm a madman. But Chainlink looks good, up 6.79% on the day. OP up 4.85% on the day. Also looks good. Chilling at 73. OP got a nice break above this horizontal resistance. Retest, confirmation, continuation. That's beautiful. These wicks are exactly what we wanted to see. People scooping it up once it broke below 70 and didn't let it stay below 70 for long, which is great. Chilling at 73.6 right now. Doge is up 11.7%. Finally getting some pretty decent price action out of Doge. We got our nice bounce, our break back above the green trend line. Offset, you were banned from saying bear flag. Okay, we got a contract address from CT. Oh yeah, guys, smash the like button. Bam, there we go. Just buy $1 worth of this coin. This is on the watch list. My bad. I should have known. All right, here we go. I bought one. I think I bought like $5 worth of this, but I think I bought it at like the Pico top. Yep. Oh gosh, look at that line. Wow. Let's see how far down I am on my buy. Holy crap. 85%. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Oh man. Okay. Billy said, JJ, the link is 80s madness. I bought Chainlink around 11. I bought a lot. Pop said, you are banned from saying bear flag. CT sent the thing. I only put 15, so I'll be fine. That's how, in my opinion, that's how I like to play these meme coins. Put $5-10 in. It's like buying a scratch off, you know. If it goes up 10, 20, 30x, 100x, then you could make a couple $1,000s. I'm not trying to, you know, buy a house with my meme coin gains, though. And maybe that's a problem. I don't know. Everyone's got their own way of doing things. John Appleseed said, sup, JJ, what's going on? What's up is literally the entire cryptocurrency and stock market. That's what's up. Can you imagine if it hits $1? Dude, if it hits $1, that would be crazy. It's actually possible, too, which is awesome. I think. Yeah. Yeah, it's 100%. But I don't know. Well, is it possible? What would the market cap have to be for this to hit $1? It would be $1 divided by 0.006587. Let me do the math. Actually, I can just take the contract address. Here's what I'll do. I'll go to, I think I have it copied still. Let's go to market cap of contract address. Yep. And XRP. Oh, it's entirely possible. Chainlink? Dude. Bitcoin Cash. Okay, it's totally possible. This is lovely. What do we got? What do we got that's in the top 100? Let's go to coin market cap. I'm sorry, guys. I get distracted with meme coins. Forgive me. Coin market cap. Let's go to like the number 90. BitTorrent. BTT. Bam. 62 cents. Okay. So BitTorrent is at 600. So we need about $1 billion market cap. Immutable X. IMX. Bam. There you go. $1 billion market cap will do it. I bet you there's probably some soul maxis in here that knew that. That while I was doing that math, they're probably like, it's just $1 billion market cap, dummy. Oh no, JJ doing math. Billy said, JJ, what's the purpose of $5 worth of anything? That still won't make you $1,000? Yes, it will. That's easy math. What the hell? It would just have the 200x. Easy. Offsets started pumping before New York ever stopped. Before New York never stopped. Dude, it's been great. BTT has been a loser for 5 years. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they just print nonstop. Okay. Polygon Matic Poll actually got a nice performance. 7.64% candle earlier. Chilling at $22 resistance. Once it broke above 20, it was game over. It was going up to 22. So if it could break above 22, it could make its way towards 23.86. And then I think that would be a solid break above this orange trend line, which was previous resistance. Oh, we're already broken above that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Wow. There's some hope. There is hope. Hope for Polygon Matic Poll. Near, making its way towards 251. It broke above 221 and used that as support and a springboard up to the upside. Looking good. Chilling at 240 at the moment in the midpoint. Up 8.25% on the day. And Chili's up 7.42% on the day, making its way towards our purple trend line, which is around 42.49. See if we can get a break above that. In which case, it'll start making its way towards 5, which is great. If you buy right now and it gets to 5, that is a 25% increase in price, which is pretty damn good. Silver got a little bit nothing. Completely flatlined today. Silver was the most boring asset in the world today. MicroStrategy, incredibly, insanely pumpy. Is this a premature pumpulation on MicroStrategy's part? Or is my little hand-drawn fractal a little bit too long, a little too time-consuming? Was the difference in trajectory also shortening the time frame? We'll never know. DXY got a little bit pumpy today as well. Very pumpy, actually. NASDAQ got a little bit pumpy. Very pumpy as well. And S&P got a little bit pumpy. Very pumpy as well. After hours, stock market looks super duper spicy. HQZ said, for all the doubters, bears, and haters, I told you so. I love it. My favorite thing in the world is you can tell who was a bear because they show up in the Discord and they're just in a bad mood. They're like, I have a problem with everybody. And you're like, oh, uh-oh. Somebody had a short that got liquidated today. Twan Lee said, sup, JJ? What's going on, Twan? HQZ said, if you think this pump is sweet, just wait till bull run summer. Dude, it's going to be so spicy. It's going to be so spicy that they're going to consider making it illegal again because of how spicy it is. I am going to open a position. I'm not going to say what kind of position I'm going to open because you guys are going to judge me. Just know that I have a trade open. SWE is on fire, dude. SWE is unstoppable right now. 23.47%. Absolutely killing it today. Not sure what's going on, but damn. Erasing an entire month of boring price action. Potentially 2 months. Sweet. All right, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. We got the daily close contest coming up in approximately 48 minutes. What are we going to Let's go take a look at our 1K to 10K Grok portfolio, chilling at 880, only down 120% or $120, which is 12%. Looking good. Currently being held up by Render, Ondo, Sol, Shib, and ADA, being dragged down by Aptos, Fetch, Near, Proppy, and Doge. Is anything in profit? Render, actually. Render is in profit, $23. Nice. Billy said, JJ, dare you to open a short on anything. I'm not going to say what I did. I'm not saying what I did because you guys are... Billy, I know you're fishing for my position. Waterfly said, with this action, Jordan might do live show. Dun, dun, dun. HQZ said, JJ opens a short on his trousers every time he goes pee. Does that mean I'm really good at trading? Our Memecoin portfolio, only down $226, which is 22.6%. It's doing a lot better than it was yesterday. Pepe, Giga, Doge, holding it up. Whip and SNEK dragging her down. SNEK still at the very bottom. Very sad to see. We will see how quick it recovers, though. CT said people sleeping on Trump coin will miss out on a 10x. And then last but not least, our narrative portfolio currently in profit, guys. 10.5%. $555. This is originally a $500 investment, not financial advice, but if you are following along, you are in profit significantly on this coin right now, or on this portfolio right now. Looking good, 10%, nothing to sneeze at. Pepe in profit, $25. Tau in profit, $15. Mana in profit, $12. Fetch in profit, $7. And VeChain actually in the hole, $7. But it's being held up by some pretty big players. This portfolio, in case you guys are wondering, has a meme coin, a real-world asset coin, a decentralized physical infrastructure coin, a gaming coin, and an artificial intelligence coin. And profit sell. It's all demonstration, Waterfly. All demonstration. The narrative portfolio, we're looking at 10x minimum. I would love to see this at 5K. That would be pretty sick. The 1K to 10K portfolio, I would also like to see at 10K, which is another 10x. So that would be two 10x portfolios. Just to show that it can be done. Just to show that it can be done. Next, we got our liquidation heat map, which we did not update, actually. A lot of bears probably just lost their house. I'm not gonna lie. You bought VeChain, dude, your entire portfolio is gayed out. All right, look at that. So we got a pretty spicy one, 92,089. And we got another spicy one at 93,850. Okay, we'll see if we hit either of those during the stream. Again, Bitcoin chilling at 92,934.98 cents. This is going to be the first, as long as the price doesn't change within the next hour, which, fingers crossed, this will be the first time in quite some time that we've had a daily close that is not 83K. Waterfly said pot or kettle for JJ. For what? Tom Selks Goat said, oh no, CT bought the top of Trump. Dang. Whew. Okay. Yeah, guys, market's looking good. SWE really is out of control. What is going on with SWE? Is it going to reject at 275 or is it going to bust through that like it's no one's business? Arrow up 14% too. Arrow's absolutely killing it. Cass up 14%. Dude, Cass is non-stop freight train as well. When is Mr. Miles going to return? Can we get some ideas? What do you guys think? What price do you think Cass is going to be when Mr. Miles returns? That would be pretty hilarious if he showed up at $1. That would make me so happy. Okay. Let's go check the Guns Network. Nope. Is it on CoinMarketCap yet? Oops. Guns Network, here we go. Number 550. Okay, so it's been pretty tame. This is the blockchain that Off the Grid is built on. It did just launch apparently March 31st. Really? I think mainnet just went live like 2 days ago on 420. Miles River churn at 30 cents. Okay, I like that one. Yeah, so Guns Network listed on Binance, BitGet, MXC, Gate, KuCoin, Crypto.com, and Kraken. Right out the gate. So not financial advice. If you guys don't want to mess, if you want to accumulate any of this, but you don't want to mess with any of the whole like Avalanche wallet blockchain scenario, then you can get it on any one of those exchanges. Billy said today all the high buyers finally got their portfolios out of the negative, right? Dude, I've been kind of cracking up. Everyone's like getting really moody. Whenever the price drops like 5 to 10%, they're like, "Oh my gosh, it's over. We're all in the negative." And I'm like, "When did you guys buy?" And everyone's mad at me because because I accumulated during the bear market. All right. My trade is in profit. Very exciting. I think I have a specific price that I'm looking forward to close it on. Everything else chilling. What do we got? Ondo. Ondo's been a little bit lackluster. I want to see Ondo and Render. I think when Render wakes up, it's going to be so, like, vicious. People trading it are going to get whiplash. I am pleasantly surprised at Cass's performance finally. It's about damn time. ETH finally waking up too. Double-digit gains on ETH, looking good. Ooh. I actually like that theory, Fahid. That, gosh, these coins are gross. That Trump coin is being used as a means to bribe the president. It's kind of silly, though, honestly. It's dropped so much. Like, is anyone really bribing him? What are you eating? You guys are gonna FUD my food. I'm eating. Is there any guesses? You guys probably saw it already. I like to put these in the freezer and then break my teeth on them because I'm a fat American. I'm currently eating Hostess donuts, the little chocolate ones. They're so yummy. I can't stop. That's like my guilty pleasure. So it's the only junk food I actually enjoy. Leave me alone. Let me eat my crappy food. All right. Yeah, Trump. I don't know if this is being used for bribery. It's pretty mediocre. I guess it's $1.8 billion or yeah, $1.8 billion market cap. It's okay. I think he just sold his IP. I think that's all that happened. HQZ said I'd buy a Philly cheesesteak for 25%. I like watching my trades go up. You put them in the freezer? Yes, I do. I put the whole bag in the freezer. Super duper yummy. I don't know why. Something happened and I started putting chocolate stuff in the freezer because I don't like it when it melts on my hands. It just makes me angry. And then there's like, if you like wipe your hands anywhere, then it looks like poop. So I'm like, what if they didn't melt on my hands? So I started putting stuff in the freezer and it was really yummy. And I was like, I'm just going to put everything chocolate in the freezer now. So now I don't get poop stains all over my clothes. All right, let's see. We got the daily clothes contest coming up in approximately 39 minutes. 39 minutes. We got some articles on X to go through really quick. April 21st, Japan is about to intervene in their currency market to devalue the yen. It's about to happen soon. When they do, the dollar will skyrocket and it will re-engage the yen carry trade, pumping U.S. markets for the next 5 months. We got Japan's money supply running. I believe this has since changed. Don't quote me on that. We got new all-time low on ETH dominance, 7.05% ETH dominance. I don't know if that marked the beginning of the pump. That would be kind of cool. HQZ said, remember the poop scene from Dumb and Dumber? I love that scene. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. He was kind of weird, though. We got Coinbase confirms it's considering applying for U.S. federal bank charter, a move that could let it offer traditional banking services like deposits and loans. Very cool. We got CNBC saying Bitcoin is obviously decoupled from the NASDAQ. That is when everything started to go crazy this morning. We got Bank of America saying it doesn't expect interest rate cuts this year due to inflation. We got U.S. Treasury Secretary Bassett saying tariff standoff with China is unsustainable and he expects de-escalation. Told you guys, they're not going to talk about it. They're not going to beat around, but this is probably as much information as we're going to get. When it happens, they're going to come out. They're going to be like, a deal was just made, because there's a million things they're saying. We're in the middle of working out a deal. And then there's other people saying we haven't even begun discussions. So we're getting mixed signals, mass confusion, or max confusion. And then eventually they're going to be like, we reached a trade deal, and the markets are going to go insane. Lofty, I don't know who this guy is. He said, the golden bull run has already started. Bitcoin is on track to 200K. That would blow my mind. And many altcoins will skyrocket. Today's your chance to buy low caps and become a millionaire by summer. Here's a list of alts I'm buying before the 2025 altcoin season. Let's actually read that. Ooh, copy link. Paste and go. Then we got U.S. says it's close to finalizing a new trade agreement with Japan. That's going to be a big one. This one was not supposed to be in here, but it's actually really cool. You guys should go check it out. DJ Cam Bennett posted it 23 hours ago. This guy's amazing music, and it's live, so it's quite impressive. We got new SEC Chair Paul Atkins just said Bitcoin and crypto will be his top priority. Next 4 years are going to be wild. What a badass. This one kind of blew my mind. We mentioned yesterday that Klaus Schwab stepped down at 88 years old. The World Economic Forum launches investigation into its founder, Klaus Schwab, for financial misconduct days after he resigns as chairman. What? Is that why he resigned out of nowhere? Did they find out that he did some naughty things? Because that's crazy. We got President Trump says he has no intention of firing Fed Chair Jerome Powell. This one was a big one today, too. A lot of people were uncertain about that. And I do believe that if they would have removed him, that would have been very bad for the U.S. dollar. So we got some clarification on that. I think somebody finally went up to Trump and said, like, stop saying these things. You need to clarify that you're not going to fire him. We got Trump saying tariffs on China will come down substantially and he won't play hardball. That one was kind of interesting as well. HQZ said Philly deleting chats and abusing mod power. Philly, chill. We got $1.5 trillion added to the U.S. stock market today. A lot of green. Very, very green. Exciting stuff. Everyone in the stock market is finally happy. We got Tesla reveals none of their $1.05 billion in Bitcoin was sold in Q1 of 2025. We got White House saying its trade team is meeting with 34 countries this week to negotiate new trade deals. So is next week, are we going to get a bunch of trade deal announcements? Because that would be pretty sick. Closing my traded profit, 6%. We got Israel saying it's confident it will finalize a new trade deal agreement with the United States. BlackRock scooped up $43 million worth of Bitcoin today. President Trump issued an executive order to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Right now, his crypto team is studying how to accomplish that. And then we got our Colin Talks Crypto Global M2 money supply versus Bitcoin comparison for the day. This one is a 81-day offset, which shows us pretty significantly into the pump, which is very exciting. Then we got another one from him, which kind of shows what we've been watching with our previous downtrend range that we busted out of, and now it's an upper resistance line. There's a lower one as well to kind of make it into a wedge, but there was a previous kind of zone that we were trading in as well. It looks like if we break above 91,518, which we're at 93 right now, if we close above 91,518, then we're going to be closing within that zone, which is a big deal. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin really quick. I'll let you guys watch this while I check the chat. Choosy said, I know people hated that movie because it didn't have the original cast, but I loved it. I don't know how many times I watched it stoned in high school. I actually, Superbad and Pineapple Express were my stoner movies in high school. I also enjoyed 40-Year-Old Virgin and all those movies. All those movies were thoroughly enjoyable. Forgetting Sarah Marshall was a good one. Tropic Thunder, hilarious. Chewy said, let's go. What's going on, Chewy? Chewy making bank on his aerodrome. 14.39% gains today. Hell yeah. Smash the like button, Chewy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Easter. Happy Tuesday. All right. Let's get back to it. We got this article that we're going to look at. This guy was talking about his list of alts. Keep in mind, guys, this is a random guy on Twitter or on X, so don't blindly follow this. We're just reading it for educational purposes. Psychology of the market. Where does he think we're at? Repeat over and over. Rhythm, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Every market cycle accumulation. Is he going to mention the alts? Okay, we got Render. Beautiful. Ondo. Beautiful. Theta. Interesting. Theta was one of the ones. Did I ever publish that video? I don't think I did. SNAI, that one's new. I've never heard of that one. Rio. AR, Arweave. Okay, we know about Arweave. NMR, Numer AI. HNT, Helium. I think Helium's overrated. Arkham. I do like Arkham. Aether Cloud. I hate that word. That's it. Nice. Okay. I respect it. I really do. I do respect this list. I really like Render, Theta, and Ondo. Let's actually go take a look at Theta because I think that Theta is underrated and probably undervalued. It's number 87 right now, and then they also have T-Fuel. Theta right now up 10%, volume's up 10%, market cap is up 7.87%. So is the price on the day. Let's see, Chewy said, I smashed it, bro. Appreciate you. HQZ said, anything Fairly Brothers or Judd Apatow is great stone. Dude, Judd Apatow's a genius. Who are the other two? There's two. It's not the Fairly Brothers. Oh shoot. Seth Meyers and Evan Goldberg. Is it Seth Meyers? Yeah, the super bad guys. Chewy said, I'm not a crypto-nair yet. Crypto-nair yet? Waterfly said, he's asked, Philly. JJ, you keep ignoring my questions and I typed twice. What questions? Philly, I'm I'm gonna time you out one day. Would it be ridiculously stupid to buy anything that is up 25% today? That's a decision you gotta make. If it goes down 25%, are you gonna freak out and sell it? Because that's entirely possible. Seth Rogen's a big one. Seth Rogen is in the Evan Goldberg movies all the time. You're right. It is Seth Rogen. Who the hell did I say? I said Seth Meyers? What the hell? Seth Meyers. Oh shit, that's that freaking guy. That's an NBC guy. Damn. That's nowhere near Seth Rogen. That's so embarrassing. I've been told I look like Seth Rogen too. What the fuck? How did I fuck that up? Billy said, Waterfly, anybody can buy one complete Bitcoin on spot. Has potential to be a millionaire. Chewy said, I don't have much patience left. This is the last leg. I feel like you've said that like 14 times, Chewy. I respect it though. You've stuck around, you know. You're not really an asshole. So I appreciate you. Look at these sexy guitars. What if I said no more chocolate for JJ? I'm a little bit out of control right now. All right, let's take a look at Theta. It's a spicy bull market. Can you guys hear my birds freaking out? I might have to step away. JJ, I know it's my decision, but I'm asking you. Anything up, if it's up 25%, I don't think I would buy shit. 10%, 5 to 10%, I'll probably still buy because I'm an idiot. But 25 is kind of crazy. If it's really, really strong, see, look, SWE got rejected at 275. That would have been a beautiful short. not financial advice. All right, I'm going to leave you guys on the Bitcoin 1 hour chart while I go make my birds shut the hell up. I have to go give them bread. So give me like 1 minute, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Whew. All right. Billy said, oh yeah, I read that already? Cool. All right. Thank you guys for sticking around. Appreciate you guys. Hopefully that keeps them occupied. Let's see. We got 26 minutes until the daily close contest begins. Is it 26? Yeah, 26 minutes. So make sure you guys stick around for that. Bitcoin's chilling at 92,939 and 97 cents. I'm excited. I'm thoroughly excited. 1 hour is overbought. See, we had a confirmed red dot too. It didn't really mean much. JShear said, yo, what's up, family? What's going on, JShear? What's up is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up tremendously. Did we hit that liquidation point right there? Did that just get hit? Oh, no. Okay, that's from earlier. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be stuck in the middle right now. Maybe that's what's happening. Hedge funds are freaking out. They're like, Bitcoin went up. What do we do? Okay, ETH is still hovering. I like it. What do we got? Do we got a bunch of shorts stacking up? Nobody's really doing anything. Should we look at fear and greed? Let's go take a look at fear and greed. Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index chilling at 47. Yesterday it was 39. Last week it was 38. Last month it was 30. So we've gradually worked our way up into the median zone. And then we got Coin Market Cap. We're chilling at 38, which is also incredibly similar. Fartcoin is tremendously bullish. So is Trump. Poseidon and Popcat. Wow, look at Poseidon's up 71%. Fartcoin's been killing it. Anderson's been celebrating Fartcoin gains, which is very exciting for him. Let's go take a look at crypto fear and greed on CoinMarketCap. This is July of 2023. Interesting. Bitcoin price was 25K. Isn't that crazy? So as Bitcoin price went up, everyone got more scared. Yeah. There seems to be a deviation post. Actually, 2025, everyone's just terrified for some reason. It's kind of funny. Okay, yeah, that's just all time. All right. So we are currently chilling at 38. I think where does it cross over at 40 maybe? Between 40 and 50. Probably gets the median zone, and then 60 and 70, 80 and 90, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. Altcoin season index. We are still in Bitcoin season according to this, but it is getting closer to the chill Bitcoin season. Anderson got more farts than beans. All right. Then we got Theta Network, T-Fuel, or just Theta. Michigan State University, nice, represent the most decentralized cloud for AI, media, and entertainment. Okay, that's kind of cool. So Theta's like a little bit of everything. If they're doing cloud storage, then that kind of mixes into AI and DePIN. Live nodes? Why doesn't it show anything? Am I supposed to see stuff on here? Do I zoom in? What go? Am I crazy? Is it just not loading? There's nothing here. Maybe it just doesn't show it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think Theta is undervalued. What do we got? $683 million market cap. The fact that there's meme coins that are significantly higher value than that is a little troubling. Where was it? It was number. Was it in the 50s or the 80s? Right there, 87. IOTA is allegedly quantum resistant. We got Helium's at number 83. That's interesting. Helium is a decentralized wireless network, but I do believe, don't quote me on this, I do believe Helium actually leases their bandwidth from other service providers, so it is not technically decentralized. Mr. Roberts said, hello, JJ. You've been on for an hour already. Good evening, all. What's going on, Mr. Roberts? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday indeed. We're super duper pumpy, and we're very excited about it. We got the daily close contest coming up in 22 minutes, so stick around for that. Look at Lido. Lido cracks me up, dude. Helium Kaya? This one's new. I haven't heard of this one. Sandbox and Gala all chilling at the same price. What does Jasmy actually do? I genuinely want to know. Why do people buy Jasmy? 4 is new as well. I've never heard of that one. Tether Gold. Interesting. Is this directly pegged with gold? Because that's kind of cool. 33.50. Let's go take a look, actually. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Bitcoin's getting pumpy as F. What in the world? I should go to the lower time frame. Look at it, dude. We're about to hit that upper liquidation point and get even more spicy. What if we just God candle up to $1 million Bitcoin right now? You know how China's been buying gold? Like emergency buying gold? What if the United States just started doing that with Bitcoin? But he just said Jasmine is supposed to have something to do with Japan. I like it. I like it. That's just vague enough for me to be okay with it. That's awesome. Yeah, dude, Bitcoin is just spicing up for no reason. Oh, okay, we got our 20-minute mark for the daily close contest. My head hurts a little bit. Ooh, look at that. Just out of nowhere, we just got a big fat, big boy candle. Okay. Any requests from anybody at all? Bitcoin is not stopping. What do we got? Is SWE still going up? 21.99. I bought Jasmy because gonna go up. Looking it up, Jasmy is called Japan's Bitcoin? Really? That's so weird. Why though? What does it do? It doesn't do anything. It just goes... I don't know. I feel like an idiot when I say that because everyone's like, well, what does any other coin do? And I'm like, well, I can't really argue with that. But Jasmy had like all the makings, and forgive me, don't kill me for saying this. Jasmy had all the makings of a scam last bull market. It's also legally compliant in Japan for... Okay, well then I stand corrected. President and COO. Now my question here is... These are all new people from last bull market. Because I vividly remember everyone looking identical. None of these people look the same at all. I remember some of them right here being affiliated with Sony. Okay. Interesting. Family Mart. I kind of want to go to Family Mart. Jasmy. Jeez, that's like seizure inducing. Okay, maybe I'll look a little more into Jasmy. They're number 79 with a $745.92 million market cap. We almost hit 94K. You'll sleep with one eye open. I could sleep peacefully tonight. I wouldn't touch Jasmy with your wallet. I'll look into it. I will look into it. It definitely seems like one of those coins where they're like, we're blockchain AI deep in real world asset. And you're like, oh, what do you do with all of those? And they're like, cryptocurrency, blockchain, artificial intelligence, meme coin. And you're like, oh, okay. Thank you. You know, it's just like a buzzword salad. That's what Jasmy is to me. Yeah, are you freaking kidding me? Hello? This is a scam. I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, it was, people paid $3 for this at one point, and it's 1.5 pennies right now. Wow. That's crazy. Hopefully it recovers from that, but wow. And then what the heck is this Kaya thing? I love Jasmine in the bear market. Some nice profits back then. It was nice during the bear market. It was one of those random coins that came out of nowhere. But right now, I don't think I'll ever buy any of it. And maybe that'll be a huge mistake. But the fact that it went from $3 to 1.5 pennies is frightening to me. Jishu said, "Oh, one of the creators that made Sony made Jasmine. I bought Jasmine because it's gonna go up." Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be buying it. Sorry, guys. I have some weird rules. Let's see. Wait a minute. We got Finchia and Clayton will be merged to be Kaya. Okay, so everyone's doing this merge thing. Now go look at SNEK. SNEK definitely ain't at 0. You want me to compare SNEK to Jasmine? Because SNEK is holding up way better than Jasmine. Let me go to the daily. So SNEK, see, this is up. 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 See? Jasmine went like this. Down. Do we understand? This is, hold on, let me go to a clean chart. SNEK. See, like, I bought SNEK down here. I'm still up 331%, give or take. Jasmine. SNEK was a bad example. Jasmine. Woo! Oh my goodness. I guess if you would have bought during the bear market, you'd be sitting okay. But this right here, this beginning chart, this scares me away from every investment. That's why I don't touch Pulse Chain or any Richard Hart things, because they launch, they take all the money that they need, and then they just like, they do a little bit of like, you rug 90% of users, and then you get a bunch of new users, and you do this down here, and everyone's like, yay, price action. Oh my gosh, this coin's so innovative. And sometimes they do this, and everyone's like, oh my gosh. Meanwhile, you know, these people have all of this money, and they give back this much. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, they treated us so well, and they pumped up the market, and it's so crazy. Nah, nope, sorry. I think it's a scam. Maybe it goes crazy. Maybe it goes up to $20, and I miss out on a bunch of money, but that's just not for me. The fact that it's 1.5 pennies sucks. They inflated the crap out of that, and that's terrifying. Bitcoin, 93,670. Coins that launch in bulls do that. That's true. Pay no attention to the right side of the chart. ICP is a good example. ICP was awful as well. ICP was manipulated up. They launched on every single centralized exchange, and then they rugged the crap out of it. I will never touch ICP. The ICP is 1,000% I will never touch. Look at how bad this one did. This one was one. Jasmine might not have been a manipulation. It might have just been a bad launch, but ICP was manipulation, which is exactly what Mantra Ohm just did, by the way. This is all alleged. Don't sue me. But they had like 5% circulating, and the other 95% was like locked up. So they used like 2% to trade between amongst themselves, market make the price all the way up, because if it's not circulating, you can artificially inflate the crap out of the price. They got it all the way up there. They got like me, you, Joe Blow, Tom, Dick, and Harry to all buy, and then somebody smart who had a crap ton of it sold a crap ton of it and made a crap ton of money, because they saw that there was no actual volume, and it was all market maker volume, which is fake, and the price was just inflated, and there was no actual volume on whatever exchange that they used, because there was no actual volume. So when they sold, they kind of just market sold and one clipped it down to freaking zero, which is insane. No SBF traded ICP derivatives before coin was out. That's the same concept. It's the same concept that Ohm just did. Look at ETH, 11.42%. Dude, I'm not a big fan of ETH for obvious reasons, but it would make me so happy just because I know everyone and their mother is suddenly anti-ETH. They're like, ETH sucks. Vitalik screwed everything up. Screw them. ETH is a scam. It would make me so happy if ETH just went up to 10K. Because you know all those angry people have already sold their bags. That would just be like cosmic karma, you know? Sometimes people with that much of a lack of conviction need to be taught a lesson. And it's unfortunate, but that's what happens in the universe. And that's those same people that were like flooding everybody else's bags. I'm not trying to be a dick about those other coins, but I don't know. I just have my opinion. When the market cap goes down that significantly, or when they inflate the supply so much that it looks like a scam, it scares me away. Bitcoin down at 64.65%. I'm waiting for this to touch 66 if it keeps going. It's been really lingering around 64, 65 though. Or I guess 63, 64. So that's interesting. XRP chilling. I'm also very surprised that XRP has held up, because if you look historically at XRP, the historic price action, look at that. It did hit a new all-time high, I think. Yeah, it had to have. So usually this thing goes up and then it rugs. Goes up and then it rugs. It's gone up now. It has yet to rug. It has been genuinely like sustaining its price action. And I think it's safe to say that this has sustained this price action more than it ever has in the past, considering how far it went up and how long it's been up here. I'm impressed. 147 days. That's almost half a year. Almost half a year up there. You usually get lucky if you get 1 week. 1 week at the peak. Right here, this was like a little chop sideways, a little bit of a, what's that, like a 50% point. This is like organic price action with the SEC just destroying everything. Did you guys see Richard Hart trying to like claim that he defeated the SEC? That's so cringy, dude. I can't with that guy. There's no way that he takes himself seriously. He's got to be like, he's got to know he's a meme. That or he's just a narcissist. He takes all the fun out of being a douchebag though. Like, I thoroughly enjoy putting on the facade of like a pompous know-it-all prick. Richard Hart ruins that for me. He makes it not fun. He needs to be in jail. I don't really disagree. XRP chart is so ridiculous looking, isn't it? It's kind of crazy. It's like the most anomalous chart. SWE is up 22%. Dude, SWE went so angry today. It's fucking disgusting. I mentioned it yesterday. I was like, it's crazy to see it back down here because there's a lot of confluence down here. When we were watching it previously, let me go to the 4 hour. When we were watching it previously, we had all this price action, all in this area. There's a lot of price action right here. The scaffolding has been built tremendously under $2. It got above $2, and then it just went crazy up here. And everyone was like, holy crap, I can't go any higher. And even I was calling for like ridiculous pullbacks. That never happened. And we finally got a pretty decent cool off. And as soon as it got back above $2, it went crazy. So now you can literally see the separation of lines. You got a lot of confluence here, not a lot of confluence up here. There's a lot of like open space for it to just blast to the upside. And it's filling that open space. And it's doing a tremendous job. It's very satisfying. I was talking about this on a X Space with the Dong guys yesterday. How how nice it is to draw lines on a chart and then have them like mean something later, and you won't even see them. You'll draw a line like way up here and like $6, and you won't see it until like a year or two later, and it hits that. You're like, oh, oh, you do the Leonardo DiCaprio thing where he's like, and you're like, that's my line. It's very satisfying. But yeah, Swee's killing it today. It's like up only, which I can't tell if that's fun or scary. Eventually, we're going to be scared of this pumpy price action. Total 3 fractal is playing out, recoupling very nicely. Did Bitcoin hit that yet? We got 7 minutes until the daily close contest. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Okay. I really can't tell if we hit that or not. It got really, really close. No? Did we hit the one below it? No, we didn't hit anything. Oh, we did. Oh, shoot. Okay. $71 million wiped out just like that. And then we got 180 sitting at 93,938. Wow. See how quickly you can get liquidated? I didn't even know that was happening. I was just lollygagging in the other charts. So this Kaya thing is from another merger. I've heard of Clayton. I have not heard of Finchia. I hate that name, though. No wonder why they're merging. Tether Gold interests me. This was what I was going to look up gold. Because I would love to keep everything, you know, like if I could just keep all of my stuff in one place. Honestly, Coinbase stock might not be a bad idea, especially if they're going to become a bank. Like I already have my Coinbase card, but that's like a third-party affiliation that Coinbase has with another bank. 33, 37, 33.45. I mean, that's not bad at all. 71 million wiped out. You leave Clint alone. Market makers are hunting his ass down because he's freaking sleeping on his brand new front loader that he just bought to mow his lawn, to mow the lawn. I remember my mom and dad bought a front loader to mow the lawn. That was like the most bullshit ass excuse. What was Clint in now? Clint actually said that he was loading up on Chili's and Fartcoin. Clint's still shorting. I don't know. I told him it was a bad idea. I showed him he doesn't show up to the streams. I showed him the total 3 fractal. I think he started shorting right here, and we did this, and then we came back down. He kind of got break even, and then we just went crazy. So, not financial advice, but nobody listens to JJ until it's no longer relevant or important. Okay, Sui getting another swift rejection off of 270. Actually, that's the first one. Is it the first one? No, actually. That's the second one. Second rejection. I like that big uptick in volume, though. All this right here is beautiful. He literally started shorting the bottom. He did. It's a sad day. It's a sad day for Ohio. The first sad day was when JD Vance was elected. Because he's from Ohio, isn't he? I'm just kidding. Dude, forgive me if this is inappropriate. It's hard for me to gauge because I'm not a religious person. But I saw a meme of JD Vance meeting the Pope. And he had his little, like, cute little baby face on. And it said, "I'm sorry I made you dead." And I thought it was really funny. Rest in peace to the Pope, obviously. You know, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I did laugh at that meme. And I felt the need to share it with you guys. Because it was very funny to me. Waterfly said, "There he is, Mr. Plagiarism." Ooh. Let's see, we got 3 minutes remaining until the daily close contest. Tyler said, "This is amazing. Bitcoin made upper 80s look like butter, even lower 90s. Yes, sir, indeed. Bitcoin is chilling. Let's go down to our 1 minute time frame. We got 2 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock until the daily close contest begins. I do have the prize ready. I do have the window ready. Chewy said, I thought Hoffs took out the Pope so he could take his place. Actually, the Trump memes of of Trump being made the Pope too was also quite funny. Could you imagine though, dude? Like legit, JD Vance probably feels so. Do you feel good or do you feel bad? Because he kind of insisted on meeting the Pope, but he did meet the Pope like the day before the Pope passed away. That's kind of crazy. He's like one of the last people to meet him. So do you feel good about that or do you feel like responsible? You know what I mean? That's got to be such a crazy feeling. I can't imagine that. I cannot imagine that, dude. That's so nuts. I hope the next Pope is Italian, though, because I'm Italian and we're racist. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bitcoin is chilling. Up 6.92%. We got 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining on the clock until the daily close contest kicks off. Paul Atkins is finally in. Yes, he is. Super exciting times. He killed the Pope. That is alleged. There's theories going around, but JD Vance did meet with the Pope like the day before the Pope passed away. It's also coincidental the Pope passed away at 88 years old, and Klaus Schwab stepped down from the WEF at 88 years old. And everybody knows my Discord name. I'm not saying I'm affiliated with any of the things that happened, but I mean, Tyler said, I hope we fly through 90s. That would be awesome. We got 24 seconds left on the clock until the daily close contest kicks off. Let me get my picture up. Bam, ba-bam. Twan Lee said, did Myro bottomed out? Can you check the chart, please? Yes, I can. After the daily close contest. Somehow, somebody always shows up right before the daily close contest and asks me to look at a chart. Yes, I will look at that for sure after the daily close contest, though, guys. Get your guesses in for the daily close contest. It's about to heat up. Ooh, money coming in right away. We got Chewy with a 93,555.69. We got money with 93,890.02. We got J Shear 2.0. His name's the only one that shows up with 93,600. We got Vahid. Hoff's going to show up. We got Vahid with 93,420.69. We got Tyler with 93,600.01. Oh, 93,700.01. Okay. See, Tyler's being considerate now because everybody fudded him. You guys bullied him into being boring. Waterfly said, good luck, participants. Mr. Robbers with 93,814. Is that everybody so far? Chewy, confirmed. Money, confirmed. Jay Shear, confirmed. Vahid, confirmed. Tyler, confirmed. Mr. Robbers, confirmed. Hoff said women can't be popes. Don't tell that to the progressive Cardinals. Ew. You know what I think of all the time? Has anyone here seen Tenacious D? Do you remember the guy at the weird diner that like knew about the pick and he was like paralyzed or whatever and he's like, come over here so I can cut you. That's what I think of whenever somebody on the internet gets mad at somebody else. They're like, no, we're not going over there. Yeah, dude, we're not coming over there. It's so funny. All right, we got Tom Selleck scoped. Not Rom, Tom. Tom Selleck scoped with 93,630. Ooh, we got Hoffs coming in with a satanic 93,666.66. Very nice, very cool. I like that one because it's metal. Chewy said, Sup Hoffs, this is the new DEI Catholic era. Waterfly said, boycotting Mr. Roberts? Where the hell did Mr. Roberts go? What did he do? Oh, Waterfly coming in with 1. Jay Shear said, Jesus Hoff. I thought he was Saint Hoffs. Can you guys see this, or are you guys going to complain? Let's say it is quite small, isn't it? Is that better? Okay. Chewy, just come back. Baby, come back. All right, we got 1 minute, 13 seconds left on the clock for you guys to get your guesses in. What if I said Mr. Roberts? Good. You misread, JJ. Ah. Oh. Mm. Waterfly said, Mr. Roberts, good. You misread JJ. You like what I did there? It's all about interpretation, guys. It's all about perspective. That's why text messages are so easily interpreted or misinterpreted. Because if I'm in a bad mood and Tyler's like, hey man, what's up? And I get his text and I look at it and I'm like, I'm in a bad mood. I read it as like, hey man, what's up? And I'm like, what's your problem? He's like, whoa, nothing, dude. I was just seeing what was going on. It's all about interpretation. Off said the yellow is god awful. Wop, wop, wop. Tyler said you could make it your whole screen and we still wouldn't be able to see it. JJ about to get kicked to ass. Time's up! Time's up! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participating. Let's sort these bad boys. Key and Peele texting. Is that a thing? Dude, that's literally like... My boss needs help with emails all the time. He's like, is this okay? And I'm like, yeah. It all depends on the mood of the person. You're never going to be able to control that person's mood. So just send it, dude. As long as it's not like swearing at somebody, you're totally fine. It's going to be okay. All right, 28 seconds left for any Cornerville Chads out there that may want to get their guests in for their additional minute, which is the Tier 3 channel membership. Feel free to subscribe and support the channel. Send us all donuts. I do like donuts. Are you still a traitor against me, Hoffs? I like the Game of Thrones-esque politics. Where is liquidity? All right, time is up for any Cornerville Chads out there. Too bad, so sad. Let's go take a look. Bitcoin is currently trading at 93,437 and 94 cents with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left on the clock. 93,425.52, making Fahid in the lead. Is Waterfly gonna take it with his bearish guess? Whoa. 93.3. I have really bad gas. 93,387.69. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left on the clock. Oh, it's looking like it's getting a little bit of a bullish push to the upside. Like I said, as long as we close above like 92, then we're good to go. For that pattern that we looked at earlier from our Colin Talks Crypto guy on X that we've been following. He's got some good info. The 1 minute shows the momentum wave oversold on the 1 minute time frame for Bitcoin specifically. Are we going to hit this big liquidation point at 93,938? Are they going to move their liquidity down? Because they can. You guys are putting together all the dots in the chat. All right, let's see. We got 2 minutes, 25 seconds left on the clock. 93,424 and 82 cents. Yeah, Fahid might take it today. That would make him first place. You guys better start pushing that price around. You guys are getting distracted in the chat. Fahid's about to take first. Tyler like removed his cutthroat ways, and now Fahid's gonna take it. Good job, Tyler. Way to fumble the bag, Hoffs. You guys are all worried about Chewy. Fahid set this up from the beginning. Fahid pitted Chewy against Hoffs in order to distract them. Fahid didn't go along with the protest with Tyler in order to distract him. Fahid is the mastermind. Fahid is the villain. Fahid is the Canadian. Fahid is the bad guy. Fahid is the genius. We got 1 minute and 17 seconds left on the clock. Tyler said, okay, I'll pump it up. Offset, I said to a family member at Easter brunch, oh, did the Pope get out of the hospital? They're like, yeah, he just spoke a mass. I wonder if that's what did it, man. They were like, yeah, you got to speak at a mass and meet JD Vance. And he was like, I don't freaking want to. Dang, Waterfly said I'm worried about arthritis. That sucks. You got to get some medicinal herbs. Waterfly helps out a lot. 47 seconds left on the clock. 93, 397, 414. Is it going to close above or below Fahid? If it closes below, then Waterfly takes it. Damn, is Waterfly going to relap? That's such a bad term. Is Waterfly going to catch up to JShare 2.0? Mr. Robert said I'll donate a $5 if Waters wins. But you got to come back to the guesses next time, Waterfly. 20 seconds left on the clock. 93, 408, and 43 seconds remaining. Chocolate donuts might help. 425, it's bouncing in between the two. This is the closest daily close contest we've had in quite some time. 10 seconds left on the clock. 93, 425, and 88 cents. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The daily close for Bitcoin is $93,442.99. Making Fahid the winner. Congratulations, Fahid. Ladies and gentlemen, we officially have a first place champion for the second time in a row. Fahid claims first place from Hops and Tyler. Congratulations, Fahid. Guys, spam the bananas in the chat for Fahid. Absolutely killed it today. With a brilliant guess as well, if I do say so myself. Actual close was 93, 442.99. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Let's get some bananas spammed in the chat. Tyler lost. Tyler is officially lost first place. Before he goes to work, I have to specify that Tyler is now a loser. Along with Hoffs. Hoffs and Tyler are losers together. Tied for second place. They're not even tied for a worthy place. They're tied for second place. What the hell? Because they're too busy fighting amongst one another. And whatever the heck else. Fahid laid the traps. He puppeteered. He masterminded. And he took first place for himself. The lore writes itself. Congratulations, Fahid, on your victory. Absolutely legendary win. Wow. Let me add you. It's been a while. Fahid has not won for quite some time. Is he going to win again tomorrow and continue to establish his gap? Fahid is now in first place with 12 wins. Absolutely killing the competition. Congratulations, Feed. Ladies and gentlemen, can I get a drum roll in the chat? The winner of today's daily close contest, Fahid, with a guess of 93, 420, 69, and the actual daily close of 93, 442, 99 on April 22nd, 2025. A lovely Tuesday evening. Prize is a big ass cucumber. Congratulations, Fahid. You've earned it. Do enjoy. You can enjoy it here. You can enjoy it at home. You can enjoy it on the subway. You can enjoy it while you're driving for Uber. You can enjoy it in the bathroom or in the back of Franco's truck. Enjoy it wherever the hell you want. Congratulations. You've earned it, my friend. Absolutely legendary victory claimed by Fahid. Wow. Very impressive. Rise to fame. Congratulations. Oh. Sick. All right, let's see. Let's check the chat. Mr. Roberts said it's W for the north of the border. Oh, yes, that's true. I do have to specify in his victory that he is Canadian because that's a big deal. Canada is making their way back up. Interesting. I forgot to ask all of our other people that have won. I'm assuming Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn is not from Canada. I think that's a safe assumption. Everybody else I'll have to survey. All right. Juan said, damn, it's a big-ass cucumber. For Fahid, it's just average. Congratulations, Fahid, on your victory. Absolutely legendary win. Market's still pretty green after the close. Spicing up. Looking good. Squeeze up 1.31% already. Anything else up single digits? Nope. Pretty chill. Wow. Squeeze up 1.5% now. Dang. All right, let's go check our liquidation heat map and see if that has changed. Jay Shear said that was a good win. Literally shot up seconds later. What if I said Gourmet Brands of Brooklyn went out of business? All right, it's getting close. Oh, it looks like they reduced it a little bit. It's only 180 million now. Or maybe this one increased 216. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Whew. A worthy opponent to the daily close contest. What a win. We see nothing from the winner. I don't know if he's aware. He's going to come back in like an hour and be like, who won? Watch that happen. All right, let's go see what else, everything else is doing. ETH. Yeah, I'm a little alarmed at this wick. Or is it going to be, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it just did this again. This little boop-de-boop situation with the little baby red. Another 4 hours, and then we get a big fat green guy for the next one. I could see it happening. Let's check on our total 3 fractal. Almost fully recoupled. It's reaching its peak. We will see what happens. Yeah, it's all today, tomorrow. Thursday, I think, is when we start to fall. So we'll see if that occurs as well. Let's go check out our total crypto market cap fractal as well. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Smash the like button helps out the channel. We got 10 likes. Heck yeah, you guys killed it. I appreciate you guys. Also, feel free to share the stream. We are at 930 subscribers. We are 70 subscribers away from our goal of 1,000 subs before Saturday, because Saturday is my birthday. And I think it would be a pretty cool birthday gift. Appreciate you guys. Also, this month, I have been cigarette and vape free, nicotine free, essentially, for 2 years this month. So, I feel good. I can breathe. I do still frequently think about how delicious cigarettes are, but I know that it wouldn't be the same if I smoked again. I think thinking about it helps me more than anything. I don't know if I'll ever be able to stop thinking about how great they used to be, but if that's the worst that happens, then I'm totally okay with that. On the opposite side of that, though, as you guys can see, I do I've officially begun the fat part of quitting. I have a hostess addiction now, which I don't think I care about. I think I'm just gonna let myself get fat and gross. But I got the treadmill. I'm prepared. We're good. We're good. Our total crypto market cap fractal, I think it's decoupled for the better. Let's see if we can make our way towards 3.04 trillion. If we could break through that and start some decent uptrend here, I would be very happy. It does look like we did a little MW, perhaps? That would be exciting. Interesting. I really want to see this hit that yellow trend line. Let's go to the daily on the total crypto market cap. So we do have new highs, and we've been kind of laddering up over time, which I'm not mad at. I would like to see it continue to do that. But our top from these two peaks, I'm looking for 5 trillion. We're at 2.8 right now. So a little less than double where we're currently sitting. I really like the increase in volume. See, considering this though, and this, and knowing that there's so much more money circulating right now, shows me that, at least in my opinion, I don't think we've even begun to see the beginning of the bull market. I think maybe this next leg, we could see it, and I don't know if this next leg is going to start right here, or right now, or, you know, if it's going to take another month or another year. Who knows, man? That my brain also keeps going back to that little business card with the 369 scenario, and it says that 2026 is going to be the year of good prices for selling. So we'll see if that happens. Now, leading into that, taking Bitcoin into consideration specifically, congratulations, Fahid, once again on your victory. Bitcoin in previous bull markets, we had 2019, so we had 2017, and then 2019 there was a peak, which was only 2 years after 2017. So there's a little peak right there, and then from 19 to 21, so that's your 4-year cycle right there, 17 to 21. This is 4 years. And then this is 4 years. Do you see the obvious trajectory similarities? So are we at that mid peak right now? I don't know. That would be kind of crazy, wouldn't it? Interesting stuff. So if we do begin to curl up right here, we could, this accidentally lines up with my 120K theory. What if I said, even though he's Canadian, I'm proud of Fahid. I am also proud of Canadian Fahid. Do they have patriotic songs like we do? Like, could you imagine if they translated? Hold on, wait a second, wait. Is it Toby Keith? Oh, it's Lee Greenwood. What? Am I crazy? What if they did, instead of proud to be an American, they did proud to be a Canadian? Just it makes you really visualize how goofy we look. Because if I ever heard somebody sing, "I'm proud to be a Canadian," I would crack up. I would think that was the funniest thing in the world. But I don't do that when they say American, and I think it's because I'm used to it. I've been like conditioned to be okay with it. So thinking about the Canadian aspect of it, I'm like, damn, do they think we're silly, goofy idiots? Because that's kind of how I feel. It's kind of funny. So this kind of almost perfectly accidentally lines up with my $120,000 top theory, which is very bearish. I'm not gonna lie. 120K, boring, bearish price action, price target. It is a 20% increase from 100K, which is nice, easy math. So I know that I'm not incorrect. The reason I was illustrating this is because of this funky little 2019 2020 little peak scenarios. Even this one right here. Like, this was just the most sideways. Look at this, from 2019 to the end of 2020. The price was the exact same. 484 days. Right now, I think we're getting really, really lucky because we don't have to deal with all that sideways, boring craziness. 400 and something. What did I do? 484? If there's any confluence with that, June, we could potentially see our actual breakout. Mr. Robert said, LOL, no, we are supposed to be proud to be Canadian, and I sing it that now and again. That's a good song. Great song. I like all the Toby Keith, Tim McGraw. I don't know if Tim McGraw sings any of them. There's like an amalgamation of country singers that are all the same in my head, and I can't be bothered to like learn who they actually are. I don't know, man. I really like this breakout. I like this shape. We've been really consolidating, really pinching in there. Let me actually turn on, I'm going to turn this layer off right here, this indicator, and I'm going to turn on Bollinger Bands because I want to see what we got. Bollinger Bands, bam. Look at that. So we had a little baby squeeze right here where it resulted in some downside, and then another little baby squeeze right here where it's pushing to the upside. It's not as significant as a squeeze as this. That was a pretty violent downtrend. We were pretty sideways right here, though. So this, I feel like it probably would have started pinching pretty quickly if we didn't pop up. I really like the pop-up, though. We're on the daily time frame. Let's see, we had a 2.65%, 4.38%, 2.56%. And then, is there no volume here today yet? Oh, that's just in general? Oh, what the heck? So according to that, today, Bitcoin is up 2.57%. Whatever capital com is. Interesting. 93,495. Okay, I'll take it. Congratulations, Fahid, once again on your victory. Mr. Robert said, I only listen to country music because my wife likes it, and it gets me the fun times now and again. I don't mind it. I think it comes with age. Honestly, I'm waiting to where my brain is like, I really like this. There's a handful of songs that I enjoy. Modern country is like, meh. I'm not really a fan because they're like trying to incorporate rap and stuff like that, which is fine if it sounds good, but it seems forced when like the country guy is rapping. I'm like, ew. It just feels icky to me. Look at this Bollinger Band, nice squeeze on the 4-hour as well. That's beautiful. And a little fake out on the downside too. Oh my gosh, you know how many people probably got trapped in shorts there? It feels evil to laugh, but it's kind of funny. Chewy said I only listen to holy music. Stop it. Chewy only listens to worship. Dude, I'm not even joking. The whole freaking drive down to Georgia, that's all that's on the radio. You get Michigan, we got like rock and roll, there's R&B, there's rap, there's hip hop, there's pop, there's like punk rock, and then there's just like the popular music. Same thing in Ohio. Once you go south of Ohio, it's either Jesus or rap. Those are the two options. You can listen to Jesus or you can listen to rap music. I don't really like either of those. Suffering so bad. Luckily, I had some stuff on my phone that I could listen to, but wow, if I didn't have that stuff, I would have gone crazy. 12 hours? Actually, it was like 16 hours. 16-hour drive with nothing on the freaking radio. And you know what's worse? If it was music, it wouldn't have been that bad. But like 90% of the radio is still advertisements. And it's not even good advertisements. It's like the same company pays for like all of the ad space. And it drives me crazy. I don't want to hire your shitty law firm. Leave me alone. Let me listen to one song, please. Help me. It's crazy, man. The radio needs help. No wonder people pay for like Sirius XM and stuff. They like force you into it. I wouldn't be surprised if Sirius just bought all the other radio stations and only played advertisements on them to force people to get Sirius XM. Blew my mind, dude. It blew my mind how bad the radio was down there. Absolutely awful. Oh, Mr. Roberts said, speaking of music, a bit of a sad day today. It's time to sell one of the guitars. I'm cleaning and restringing it while I'm here. Mr. Roberts, DM me in Discord because I might be in the market. Maybe. Giovanni said, so green. I bought an ETH at 1,500 yesterday. Nice. Dude, hell yeah. 1,500? That's disgusting. I love it. Bollinger Band. Let's get rid of that bad boy. And get our Vu Manchu Cypher B divergences back. Cool, 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 cool. ETH is still chilling on the 4-hour. Everything's green again, man. It's getting spicy once more. I like it. I like it when that happens. Ooh, oh my gosh, look at Sweet. Holy crap, they're going for that break. 276. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Oh my god. Wow, I didn't think that we were gonna have one of these streams like this year. Doge is up 1.57%. DOT is up 0.72%. Cass is up 0.84%. Spicing up already. Ondo's up 1.28%. Look at that. Look at him go, man. I love it. Tom Selleck's Goat said, when GameStop announced Bitcoin buy. Dude, that was also a really good meme. When Bitcoin really like plummeted, it showed like the dude with the evil smirk, and it was like GameStop CEO having like however many billions of dollars in cash while Bitcoin hits like 80K or something like that. Digi said I made it. What's going on, Digi? Oh, happy Tuesday, man. Market is incredibly pumpy, and we are very excited about that. Fun stuff, man. Fun stuff. It's also nice just to have some volatility finally, because this... I can't do this, man. I can't trade this. I can't do anything with it. I can't buy or sell. I guess buying's fine, but sell, it's just so boring. And then you get these and you're like, oh, some volatility. And then it goes right back into this and you just open up a trade and it just does this. And you're like, dang it. It's like the biggest troll market in the world. Look at how long it did that for, too. Dude, 83K was like Bitcoin's arch nemesis. Holy cow. Ridiculous. Congratulations, Fahid, once again, for your victory. Digi, you have not been caught up yet. Fahid is now the crowned winner, or first place holder at the moment, of the Daily Close contest for 2025 with 12 wins. Second place is being held by Tyler and Hoffs together. They're holding hands, and second place with 11 wins, followed by JShear 2.0. with 6 wins. And then Waterfly. Oh, actually, JShear and Waterfly are tied with 6 wins. And I think that happened. When did that happen? April 15th, when Waterfly won. Crazy. What does Shainamac have? Shainamac has 3? Okay, interesting. Very, very interesting. We'll have to tally these up once again and see who's where. I'm sure there's something I can do to like properly just have that automated. But yeah, Mr. Robbers, is that you? Mr. Robbers, hit me up on Discord. I might be interested in that guitar. What kind of guitar is it? I actually just bought a Schecter for my daughter for her 14th birthday. It's beautiful, dude. It's got like the ocean burst finish. I played it so well. I'm very proud of that story. So we went to Guitar Center. It's her first time being at Guitar Center, and she played a bunch of stuff. There was this really pretty purple Ibanez that I really liked. She didn't like it, and she liked the blue Schecter, and they had a used one. I was like, okay, what's the link? Here, let me I'll send you the link to the Discord, the main Discord that I'm in, and then I will send you, or then you can just DM me. And generate new link. Okay, copy. All right, there you go. There's the link for the Discord. And my Discord name is just JJ88. If you want as well, you can just DM me on X, whichever works better for you. Tyler said, every time I leave, I come back to a higher price. Should I go for good? Either that or JJ shorted. I did not short, no. Um, but yeah, so there was a used one. And I asked the guy, I was like, how much for that used one? And he was going to give me this crazy discount and stuff. And then he's like, oh, it's not available until the 21st because of local ordinance. And I was like, oh, shoot. My daughter's birthday is on the 18th. What can you do for me on this one, the brand new one? And so he gave me pretty decent, like I haggled him down on the price for that because of that. And so now I had this really good story. So I go and I hide the guitar in the van and I go back in the store and I go back and I find my fiance and my daughter like in the drum room or whatever. I'm like, all right, let's go. And they didn't know that we were here for that at all. So we left and we're driving. And then I tell the story. I had told my fiance already. I was like, I got the guitar. So she's been informed. My daughter has no idea. I'm like, we can't get the guitar. And my daughter's like, what guitar? And I was like, your guitar. And then she's pissed, dude. And I told the whole story. I'm like, it was used and they're not allowed to sell it until the 21st because of a local ordinance, just in case it's stolen or whatever. So then she's pissed the whole car ride. She's like, that's so stupid. Every time something I like. And then we surprised her on her birthday with the guitar. And she had no idea. She thought she was getting 21 Pilots merch for some reason. All right. HQZ said, who won the pickle? Fahid won the pickle. Can you guys not see this? Fahid won the pickle. Pick winner is Fahid. This Robert said I sent it to Discord. What's the link? Okay, yeah. It should also be in the description. It might be outdated, though. Chewy said, yo, Digimon. All right. Let's see. Did we hit that liquidation point or no? I think I might. Where can I get this? Tether gold. Maybe I don't want the Tether one because everyone FUDs Tether and it freaks me out. All right, let's go to symbol. 12 hour. See what we got. Nope, not yet. Got pretty damn close though, dude. Imagine being this guy, 180 million, and getting that close. They're probably crapping their pants, man. Holy cow. Oh, Fear and Greed probably updated. Whoa, 72. How do we go from 47 to 72? Can it spike that much? That seems kind of crazy. Wow. Does this one update too? 52. Okay, this one seems a little more reasonable. Bitcoin Fear and Greed, though, completely out of control. 72. Okay. Getting a little bit of relaxation in the market. Probably due for a little bit of a breather. Bitcoin from the local bottom is up 11%, which is pretty significant for Bitcoin. Yeah, we're in greed already. Fear and Greed is such a meme. I like that TradingView says strong buy. If you ever want to counter trade something and just win all the time, counter trade the TradingView indicator. It's so awful. Tom Selleck's code said Fear and Greed index cannot be trusted. Dude, it's so bad. It's genuinely sad. It goes from 47 to 72. It's an Epiphone, Emperor, Swingster, Royale, and Pearl White. I'll hit the Discord if you like. All right, let me go look that up. It is a Epiphone. Where'd it go? Epiphone, Emperor, Swingster, Royale, Pearl, White. I don't think I've ever heard of it. Ooh, okay. I guess it's going to depend on what you want for it. I do like it. Yeah, DM me the price. HQZ said, my fear is 0. My greed is also 0. Tom Selleck's goat said, like, how are we 72 after months of this price action? I don't know. They just make shit up, dude. I swear. Tyler said, how much is 10% of Bitcoin market cap, JJ? 1.8 million? No, 185 million. 185 million. Dude, someone's car out there sounds like a freaking little two-stroke Vespa. Chewy said we went from fear of zero to greed in 8 hours, right? HQZ said, was it at like 16 a few days ago? No, apparently it's been at freaking 29 last week. I don't know. It's just goofy, man. It's honestly kind of cringe. The lowest it got is 18, April 9th. Nope, that's not true. It went down to 10, February 27th. Yeah, see how freaking quick it spikes up? It's ridiculous. Where were we? 2021. Right here. It was at 90s in the 90s, and it was just freaking in the 90s. November. Get the hell out of here. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. I like to look at it, but it's kind of a meme. And then this is my favorite, the surveys. 15% of it is based on surveys, and they're like, it's currently paused. We're just not surveying people anymore. Well, then what the hell? This data set's completely thrown off then by 15%. There's like a 30% fluctuation on either side. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Tom Selleck's goat said JJ will trade you some SNEK for the guitar. Tyler said so is the strong buy meter, LMAO, FOMO meter, buy top meter. Yeah, dude, it's awful. This is awful. This is like the worst. It cracks me up. I used to counter trade it. I was counter trading this for a little while on, I think, the hourly time frame. I got it right. I corrected myself. Mr. Roberts said, I'll DM tomorrow. I want to finish the goodbye ritual. LOL. I know it's goofy to say, but I want to give it a little love without price tonight. That's totally fine. Money said, good night, everyone. Good night, Money. Take it easy. Thank you for smashing the like, stopping by. Happy Tuesday, and enjoy the pump. Sus people turning around in my part of the parking lot. I said million at first, and then I corrected myself. 185 billion? Oh. Wait. Is it at 1 point something trillion? Holy shit. Oh, damn. Okay, my bad. My bad. Whoopsie. I didn't realize people gave a shit about Bitcoin that much. Damn. Yeah, Mr. Roberts, I always, all my buddies were always getting rid of guitars and shit all the time, and I would always see them regret it later. And I didn't say 185,000. I said 185 million. And I don't know, I always thought it was goofy. I'm like, hey man, do you still have this guitar or that guitar or whatever? Like, at least keep one. You need one signature, like, your guitar. Everything else you can do whatever the hell you want with. I have two that I never got rid of, never plan on getting rid of, never going anywhere. Well, now three, because I have my Dream Acoustic, so. Tyler said, it's crazy, isn't it? LOL. That's like all of Walmart in 2 days. That is ridiculous. Yeah, dude, in the trillions is nuts. How much is total market cap? Total crypto market cap is more. Look at total free, dude. It's just pumping. I'm surprised. Yeah, I think Ondo is gonna eat what Ohm's market cap was supposed to be. Does the market cap pumping scenario make sense to you guys the way that I explained it? It's hard to explain. Mr. Roberts said I still have two that are not going anywhere as well. Yeah, dude, that's the way to do it. Everything else you can trade in and out of and whatever and have fun, you know. But you gotta have your go-tos. Total crypto market cap. Bam. $2.87 trillion. What is total 2? Total 2 is just minus Bitcoin. Yeah. 1.02 trillion. Okay, that's nice. Nice of them to give us 1 trillion at least. Let's actually, I want to take a look at ETH BTC. This is a big one. ETH Bitcoin. Wow. Wait a minute. Whoa, wait a minute. What is that? What is this line you have on there, JJ? A previous low? I was specifically told on the internet that it made a new low, and I don't think that that's true. Chewy said you strum 3 guitars every night? No. No, I have 2 electrics and an acoustic. And they're my babies. Tyler said, go to company market cap and see what 185 billion company. Giovanni said, hell yeah, been buying Ondo from 78 to 85 every paycheck I could afford, 100 or 2. Nice. That's the way to go, man. Yeah, I think artificially inflated their market cap, allegedly. Don't sue me. And I think that's why they kind of collapsed. I also find it really weird that came and went so fast. That's a big freaking deal. A 90% collapse in price because they were dicking around with the market cap? That's kind of fucked up. And everyone's like, oh, it's fine, whatever. We just forget about it. That's a little crazy. Mr. Roberts said, hit in the shed. If y'all are gone by the time I get back, I wish you all a great night. Take it easy, Mr. Roberts. 8:30? I don't know. Let's see what else is going on. But yeah, ETH Bitcoin. Interesting scenario. We got a new, I don't know, it's breaking all the supports that it had, man. The green is like previous support, and we got a reaction off of that, which is great, but it had a perfect trajectory, a perfect upwards trajectory that it broke in November. And it's been just plummeting ever since. Now, Sol BTC. What does a man named Roberts do on a shed? He smokes the devil's lettuce. Look at this. You can't make this up, man. You cannot make this up. Look at Sol BTC. So this played out. Let me just make this more transparent. That bad boy played out. And then this is probably going to play out right here. Watch that happen. I'll even stretch it. Actually, no, I won't. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave it the same. If this plays out like this, then I'm a goddamn genius. My money's on Sol flipping ETH. And maybe that's crazy and stupid, and maybe everyone will call me an idiot in a year or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. But I genuinely, and I'm one of those people that hated Sol. I hated it so much. But I do think that it has, even if it's centralized or whatever, people don't care. I think that they have what Ethereum wanted to have. I think Ethereum tried to like skirt things a certain way and make it better early on, and they failed in certain parts and succeeded in others. I think Sol tried to skirt things a certain way, and they failed in others. And they've succeeded in the important ways that people actually care about. And again, maybe I'll be proven wrong. I'll happily be proven wrong in that case, but I think Sol's going to kick ass. And I think it's about to go nuts. Imagine this. What even is that? I don't even know where this fractal's from. Is it just this? Stretch out a little bit? It's got to be, right? No, I think this is from ETH BTC, from ETH BTC's first big run. So I think that we're about to just go parabolic on Sol BTC. I like XRP over Sol, to be honest. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I can tell you right now, though, when it comes to the DEX performance, Sol's got everybody beat, including XRP. XRP's way down here. Sol and Base, ETH, Binance, freaking Pulse Chain and their fake ass numbers, SWE, Avalanche, Toncoin, whatever the heck SNEK is called, or whatever the heck that is supposed to be, Polygon with their 50 different names, Arbitrum, and then Ripple. So that's just me though. I'm historically bad at. Okay. Fartcoin 2, Second Wind, kinda genius. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. What happened to Fartcoin 2? Wait. Dang. I can't. I can't. I gotta stop going to the next screen or I'm gonna get in trouble. Buying all this stupid crap. But yeah, dude. I don't know. Total 3. Killing it. Let me go down to the 4 hour again. Tyler said XRP will flip ETH before Sol. We'll see, man. We will see. Excuses that ETH isn't trash. It's just the item on the menu that no one orders. I like that they're constantly like trying really hard to like fix themselves and they freaking can't. They're like, oh, if we switch to proof of stake and fire all the miners who've been validating our chain for freaking 8 years. But first we're gonna give them the middle finger and cut their wages in half. And everyone's like, oh, are you gonna send it back to the people using the chain, the customers? Nope. We're gonna burn it in front of the employee's face. Imagine your employer just took half of your tips and burned them. Well, who does that benefit? The people. How come? Because there's less of the money. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say, Vitalik. Like the guy won't even stake his own ETH because he said it's unsafe. So what are you looking for out of this guy? He doesn't even really seem satisfied with his chain. I think he's pretty much given up at this point. Not financial advice. This is all alleged. I don't really care. Honestly, if he tries to sue me, I'll give him a gentle blow and he'll fall over. Boy needs a hamburger or something. Cucumber. Congratulations, Fahid, once again. Chewy said, fresh off the press, there was a whistleblower that came out against Schwab for misconduct while on the board. Oh no, the creepy, ugly guy was creepy and ugly? Dang. What a quinky dink. What if it was the Pope? Is that messed up? I mean, he's clearly not on the board, but the lore, man. The lore is there. Oh, okay. Let's see. ADA's green. Total 3 is green. ADA ETH is green. SWE is up 1.45%. Still trying to make that break of 275. Not a whole lot going down. Ondo. Render. DOT. Stuff's moving pretty hefty. OP's up 1.21%. Looking good. Doge is up 1.32%. Looking good. Polygon Pole is almost up 1%. Looking good. Yeah. 50-50. Whether or not the market goes up or down, we will have to wait and see. Bitcoin dominance, potentially resistance at 64.6. Giovanni said Vitalik slander is hilarious. Dude, he's a goofy looking guy. Tyler said humor me and go to company market cap. What is that? This guy. Oh, gosh. It should default night mode. Tom Selleck's Goat said, you think they gonna come after your cucumber? They might, man. I don't know. Some people have really small cucumbers and they get really upset when big cucumber people make fun of their cucumber. Chewy said, I got near. Looks good. Nice. Tom Selleck's Goat. Giovanni said, can you take a look at near? Thoughts? I will take a look in a moment. $185 billion market cap is Morgan Stanley, American Express, Fomento Económico Mexicano, and Prosus, which is prostate suspicion. Deutsche Telekom. There you go. Look for a company that has 185. There you go. I did it already. I did it already, Tyler. Yeah, American Express, Morgan Stanley, Fomento Económico Mexicano. Netherlands, Prosus, Verizon, PetroChina, HSBC. All right, let's go take a look. We almost did a Verizon in 2 days. Near. Let's go take a look at Near. And I run so far away. See, what's nice about Near, you had this, I don't know, is this inverse head and shoulders? Something played out there. You had your horizontal resistance at 221, failed that twice, came back down to grab liquidity, right around the orange trend line, came back up, retested, confirmed support above the orange trend line, I don't know, rejected one more time, broke above, retested as support, and is now continuing to the upside. If it fails right here, I could see support at 221. Mid to long term, I do like Near. I think that orange trend line is incredibly important. It goes back all the way to, well, the first touch is April 13th, 2024, so just over a year ago. So you got a year-old legacy trend line. And it is in an overall uptrend. Have we drawn this yet? I don't think we have. Interesting. So worst case scenario, in my opinion, not financial advice, you could potentially, if it gets really, really spicy, looking for $1.28. But you are in a harsh downtrend at the moment, and historically, you get some kind of reaction off of that. See, there's no way we're just never seeing $20 Near again. I think we looked it up. I don't think that their inflation was as bad as other things. We'll have to see, though. Mexican food is 185 bill. Yeah, 239. I think the potential for a 10x is there. Let's go see. Where is Near? Number 34? Okay. Number 34. So this would need a, what is that, $28-29 billion market cap? So it need to be in the top 10. Ooh, 50-50. The lower half of the top 10. So it's possible. They would have to grab some, like, good market attention. So maybe 10x is a little pushy. Maybe 5x. Even though 5x is still pretty decent. So don't be greedy. Again, no, not financial advice. Yeah. I like Near. I do. It's also got a nice W. See if it goes anywhere. That trend line is going to be the biggest catalyst for me, though. Yeah, see, Chewy City still in Near at $7. I think that's fair. 3x. It's more than enough. Whew. Anyways, guys. I'm probably going to call it. We've been going for 2 hours. Been pretty chill. See if I can get off and make Bitcoin do something fun. Congratulations, Fahid, once again on your victory for the daily close contest. Absolutely killing it. Now in first place. Well played. The lore continues. Anyways, guys, as always, if Bitcoin starts to do anything crazy, I will hop back on. Make sure you guys smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining me. Happy Tuesday, and good night.